trying to talk a little bit about comedy, about stuff that shouldn't happen in comedy in the entertainment industry. A little update on what's happening in my life as I'm still working on a budget to buy a new camera. Comedy night that I went recently. I was supposed to go there and replace a friend of mine. He was sick and he asked me, "Can you come here, test material?" I get there and I get treated in a way that the promoter was rude to me, and I'm like, I don't like when these promoters, and I'm not gonna mention the name of the night or even the promoter itself, there's no point of giving them credit for it, for being rude, for being shittier. But I was just like, man, there is no point of you going to a night and them treating the others in a rude way. I'm like, man, the entertainment industry is already fucked up. It's hard to get into like the paid work. Why the fuck treating the young comedians as shit? Why the need for that? Why the need of some shitty promoters? What need do they have to like just treat others bad because you never been able to make a living out of it? You've never been able to go far and beyond than most comedians do. Why? You're shit at that, sure, deal with that. You still want to do comedy, nice, good for you, but you don't need to treat the others in a bad way. So I get there, the promoter is rude to me, and I'm like, okay, I will tolerate that for the sake of that friend that asked to do him a favor. I was like, okay, let's set up my camera, let's record my stuff. I was going there for a 5-minute spot, which is not great, especially if you travel away. And this, I was like, man, being shit for a gig that you're not even getting paid and you're just there doing a favor to the promoter to fulfill time. I asked this guy, like, where can I set up the camera? I always do that. I always try to talk to them. I was like, can I set up here? Can I? And straightforward he said to me, I was like, no, you can't set up. It's prohibited to record. You're not allowed. We have a huge budget on cameras, so we record everything, and then if you want your set, you will have to pay. And I'm just thinking to myself, don't create a scene. Just grab your stuff and go away. There's no point in this. First and foremost, I will explain why, and I will explain why most comedians and entertainers shouldn't deal with this shit. I didn't sign any contract saying that I would give them the copyrights. And I do understand if people want to help and they have the tools for it. I do the same with my stuff, like my camera isn't the best, but I steal everywhere I go, especially for new comedians. And even sometimes for professionals, they don't bring equipment to record the stuff, and I'm like, I don't mind recording and then sending to you, it's free, I'll just do it as a favor, I don't care. Yeah, I don't mind that. I do that all the time, I don't care. It gives me a little bit of work and also like self-esteem that I'm like, I'm helping someone. But I did a couple of work for television. Like, they made me sign up without disclosing what shows I was working with or whatever. They made me sign up like a 9-page contract that I couldn't disclose nothing that happened there, I could, like that sort of stuff. And I'm like, even now I'm not disclosing, I'm just saying that I did stuff in that realm. That I understand. If you go into production team or working with them, like you need a contract. You need to know that like all will be recorded, like they will have full copyrights of your image and they are free to do whatever they want with it. And I was like, when I read that contract, I'm like, yeah, okay, I agree. If these go for the air, if these go forward, if they truly enjoy what I'm doing in this character, in this stuff, and this is gonna be beneficial for me, so I'm happy to deal with the consequence of their editing, they portraying something that in reality didn't happen. It happens a lot, like with TV shows, that sometimes like they show like the version that fits them the most. And they're just like, okay, I do understand that, I'm aware of that, but If I get the part, if I get a role, it's a good opportunity, so let's do it. And okay, I'm fine with that, but going to a place that I'm doing straightforward a favor for them, and you don't have any contract signed, you don't have anything saying that like you agree on that, and they have the fully copyright of it, like they being a dick to you, I'm like, man, I'm not giving any rights to these people. I don't know what they will do with my image. I don't know if they will pursue to denigrate my image with something. Because, like, at the point that they have the rights to your image, they can do anything with it. They're like, okay, you consented, you did this, so why are you opposed now to the idea that we can't use it? So I was just like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not creating a mess here, I'm just living. I didn't agree to this shit. And I feel like more comedians should be aware of all of this. Like, even on acting, most agents or agencies, the way that they work, which is shit, but most of like new, how do I say this, for like upcoming talent, the agencies, like the way is like you go there, you do sort of a casting, and then they're like, oh, we did this photo shoot for you, we did all of this. If you want to work with us, you need to pay a fee. And I had this offer for a couple of agencies, and I'm like, man, first and foremost, stop being dumb. And this is my advice, truly it is. Because, like, if you already did the work, I'm not gonna pay for the work. I don't care. It's your problem. I didn't ask for it. You asked me to participate in that. If you're a good business structure, you would ask first for the money and then you would do the work. Simple. Think about it. But no, a lot of agencies, they come with the promises that is like, oh, I'll give you this role or that role, or you will work with extras. And I know a couple of agencies, without mentioning names, because there is no point, of like, oh, you can work for extras in movies, series, that sort of stuff. And then they're like, oh yeah, but if you wanna work with us, like, we basically just get you in touch with people, but you need to pay a fee. And I'm like, if you're a good agency, I wouldn't need to pay a fee for shit. You would do the work and then you receive the fees from the work that I do. Simple. If I receive 300, 400, you have a percentage of that deal. And also, like, I've talked with people in the industry, I have my contacts, and I mentioned if that was a common case, and they're like, yeah, there is a lot of people that are like, it's not illegal, but it's sort of a scam. Like, these agencies don't do anything, you don't do a lot of stuff, they just say like, we own this guy, basically. And then they put you on like certain platforms, Starlink or Mandy Network, that is like a website that allows you to apply for roles. And I'm like, man, for that shit I do it myself too. Like, I have the same access for those accounts. I will need to create an account, I will need to pay a fee to those websites, but I can do it myself. Why would I divide the costs of my labor with an agency that can do the same work that I do? I don't know, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, this would be something that, like, the industry, sometimes people are not aware, and this is just shit, this is just scams. This is like people that call you about your car warranty, or that you've been in a car accident. Don't give them money. Simple. And sometimes when they call you about like, have you been in a car accident? I'm like, no, I don't even have a car. I walk everywhere. I catch trains. I go by train. I pay a ticket for train. I go by train to places. When there is no train, I walk. So when I don't walk, I catch a train or a tube or whatever. I don't have a car. There is no point of owning a car in London. I do podcasts without the video though. It's just me talking, and I have a voice recorder. Like I have a voice recorder. Is this stuff here? I normally turn on. I speak to it, and I audio and the photo taken somewhere by me. So yeah, you enjoy a photo and you enjoy me talking about weird stuff like behind the scenes stuff that bothers me, stuff that sometimes doesn't come out to the public, just comes out in that private platform. And yeah, go check it out if you're interested. It's just £1 monthly. The equivalent are like $2 or €2, something like that. So yeah, go have a look, amuse yourself, entertain yourself, and if you just want to enjoy the free content, feel free. I'm trying to bring more content like this, like the vlogs, all the vlogs that I do, whatever I feel it's worth sharing. To be honest, that week was on fire, top tier comedy nights. I had one on Sunday as well. On that Sunday, that was like, yeah, that's decent compared to the rest that happened before. But I went to a gig, like another friend asked me. I was like, oh, I'm gonna host this event. Are you okay? I'm coming here and enjoy and hang out. It's not far off from Croydon. So I was just like, okay, yeah, why not? Let's go there. Let's enjoy. Let's amuse yourselves. Let's have a nice hangout. And that was my first initial thought. Normally, of these comedy nights of testing material, it's divided by 2 parts or 3, in which the comedians do their material, like a lot of comedians in the first part, then a stop for people to grab a drink, then get back, and so on. So the first part goes well, the comedians do well, very nice. Then it comes to my part. Like, I have to follow a guy that basically decided to insult everyone by saying and wish them that they all should have cancer. And I'm like, okay, lucky me that is following this. I know I've asked many times that I need to have people that I need to follow, that it creates a challenge, but that's not what I mean. I mean by people that are good at it, not people that are shit, and suddenly I'm trying to gather them around and trying to listen to me and then help the other comedians that are still doing a performance after me to have a nice environment. So I get there and I try to do my set, and I think the best way to summarize is just leaving with the footage. I love when I get people interrupting in the back. Can you just keep to yourself for a bit, please?
You fucking bold, you cunt! Say it!
No!
It's not very nice to be taken in.
I don't think I will do material, I don't give a fuck. Travel all the way from Croydon to this, there's no way. Good for social media, just a minute. Just a minute. The material is fucked, I don't give a shit. If I want to test this level of insanity, I go to Croydon every day. West Croydon is way peaceful than this, and way much diversity. I always love when a comedy night goes well. Not regretting my life at all. Anyway, thank God for the light. Was hard to watch, maybe, but yeah, sometimes that happens in comedy. What can I say? Our job isn't difficult enough, so we need white trash sometimes. Because what fault do I have when I try to gather people around to listen to comedy, and of me trying to bring people together again, and they insult me? Nice, good for me, right? Traveling all the way for that, fair enough. It's my fault, technically. Right. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. The whole purpose of this was just talking. Sorry that I can't record yet. Vlogs outside, I feel like with the GoPro, it lacks quality and I can't demand my ideas to come out the best I can, so I'm just waiting to upgrade my material, the material that I record stuff. for then to start executing the ideas that I have, the plans I have in mind, and make them the best I can, truly. So in the meantime, once in a while, when I have ideas for vlogs or something, I might do like this, post a clip, post something that happens here and there, and try to make the best out of it. So let me know in the comments if you enjoy. Please share with your friends, maybe not this one, but like all the content that you see in my YouTube page and that you might enjoy. Just share with friends, just tell your friends about my channel, about my stand-up, about whatever. Let's just make this channel a little bit bigger, that way I can start improving content, that way stuff can work in a better way for everyone, and the content will be even better. So yeah, take care of yourselves.